So this is to go. So you box it all up, put it in a bag, and then you send it out. It's not on a plate where you deliver it to a table. Totally different. What we're doing in a week, we used to do in one day. So it's tough, and we've had to rethink what we're giving as to go. So we can't do our whole menu because we can't afford to pay our whole staff. So it's myself and one other person back there on Friday and Saturday. I have 2 people back there plus myself on Friday and Saturday because those are a lot busier days, especially when you're walking into Easter. So there it is. We've had to cut a lot of costs in order to save money, in order to pay for our essential staff. So we kept our managers, you know, so they're on payroll. We're paying them, which is the right thing to do. And then everybody else is on unemployment. Of course, there are other responsibilities to running a business than just cooking. Right now, that's my focus, is cooking. I love it. I love doing the work. Well, you know, we used to, I don't really care for to-go food because my food does not go well in to-go boxes, and any food in to-go boxes doesn't go well because it's steaming as you're taking it home. So it's overcooking, it's just not the same as when you serve it hot out of the kitchen to the dining room table. So that's a challenge. How do you deliver the same quality of food that you do in your dining room in a to-go box, like so? I mean, that steams food. Yes, it keeps it warm, but it steams. So there are certain things like French fries and things of that nature that you want to remain crispy that don't. I stopped doing to-go food Friday, Saturday, and Sunday because it was slowing us down in the dining room. Well, now I realize that in this new day and age, to-go food is it. Because people can't come in, so now we have to make an adjustment. And we have to embrace the to-go food. And that's exactly what we're doing. We're getting new containers in, coming around hot. Getting new containers in to better the experience so that it stays hot, and then you can actually, if you need to, you can microwave it or stick it in the oven. So my containers will be, not right now, but will be oven safe. Right here we're making mashed potatoes. Some people say that we use dried potatoes, potato pearls, because there's no lumps in our potatoes. Well, we use a food mill to get all the lumps out, and we dry our potatoes before we mash them, so therefore no lumps. Well, in order for an owner to figure out exactly, or any businessman for that matter, you don't have to own the place, just that you're in business. In order to change the times that you're in, you've got to work it. You can watch all day long, which I do, and I have a good perception of what's going on and what needs to happen, but you don't really know until you actually do it. So that's what I'm here. I've been doing it for the last 2 weeks, and I've learned an incredible amount. I still don't like to-go food. I still don't want to do it, but like I said before, I'm embracing it because that's the model that we're going to. Not all to-go food, but there's still, when we come out of this crisis, there will still be a lot of people that don't want to come out and be next to people, which I don't blame them. You know, I don't want to get sick. Hell, I don't want to catch the coronavirus. I don't want to get the flu, you know? So social distancing, in my opinion, just my opinion, is here to stay to a certain extent. So we've got to adjust our business model. Like what we're doing is we're removing a couple of tables from our dining room just to make a little space so that people have more elbow room. Right now it's a little tight, I agree. You know, we've had comments from our guests that, You know, they wish the tables weren't so close. Well, you know what? Guess what? You get your wish. So, with that being said, you know, we have 2 outdoor spaces, and we'll be able to utilize that a lot more. I'm sure that people will want to sit outside so they're not next to other people, so they don't get sick. Yeah, and that's where we're at. So I'm working on changing the business model, not drastically, just enough to accommodate the environment that we're living in now. But in order to do that, I've got to get in, and I've actually got to work on the line to figure out not only to-go stuff, but menu. You know, I think it will be busy right off the rip, and then people will realize that, hey, we got to pay taxes now, is what it is. Because tax season generally is a little slower. So that, you know, we got to pay taxes, and we don't have a whole lot of money, so that'll wear off a little bit. We'll get a little slow, and then we'll boom, right back up. We'll ramp right back up. That's my feeling as a business person. But in order to make the appropriate changes and remain successful, that's the key. Remain successful. You got to get in there, and you got to do it yourself, so that you know what takes too long, what needs work, so on and so forth. It's like you take this to-go box, and you take this to-go box. Right? They're both recyclable. This one is less expensive, but it clamps better. This one, you're on the line, and you got to clamp it back here, and you got to make sure that the seal is good, and then you got to do it again just to make sure. That's a pain in the butt, but it's a nice container. So, you know, this you have to wrap with plastic, this you don't. So you have to come up with a compromise. We have to wear it close to the vest, work it every single day, and adapt and change as we have to.